Well, John, frustrating to be undone at the end. How do you view that one?
Hugely disappointing, I think, to come away with a point from that game. I thought the performance for 93 minutes was outstanding. We created chance after chance. We obviously need to be a bit more ruthless in certain areas. I mean, I thought their goalkeeper had an absolute blinder, probably apart from the penalty, obviously. But I think you have to come away from those and think, well, maybe we should have been 2-3, 4 goals in front. We weren't, and we just have to defend better late on. There's no excuse, I think, for what we actually ended up doing late on. And yeah, that's the thing that really, really hurts, because we should have come away with that game with 3 points.
On the other hand, what were the most pleasing elements of today?
I thought we dominated the game, to be honest. I thought we were excellent, we were bright in possession, we dealt with their front four for the whole part pretty well. We created chances from set pieces, we created chances from open play, and I thought we were just outstanding in many, many areas. And if we'd have come away winning 3 or 4-1, I don't think it would have been an unfair result.
And saying that, what do we perhaps need to brush up on after the game?
We need to probably make sure that we finish some of those chances off. On another day, yes, they did go in, but we have to be a bit more ruthless in front of the goal. And then when we're seeing out games, for the most part of this season, we've been excellent at seeing out games, and just the manner of that goal was really, really disappointing. 3 off 3, I think, errors that we compounded. Ends up with the ball in the back of the net, and that's the most disappointing thing. It wasn't if Charlton tore us to pieces and scored a goal that we can't do anything about. I can always accept those ones. That second goal, I can't accept.
In at half-time at 1-0, how did that change your sort of half-time team talks?
It didn't change it at all, really. We obviously, we got the goal. I thought we were pretty good for the most part in the first half. We maybe had a 10-minute spell where we struggled slightly with some of Charlton's attacking threats, and we gave the ball away a bit cheaply. But for the most part, I thought we were in control of the game. And second half, I thought we were excellent. It was a bit of a blow when they equalised the first time, but we got straight back on it. I think we maybe should have scored just before we went ahead. We obviously went ahead through the penalty, and then probably should have put the game to bed after that with a couple of chances there. So nothing really changed at half time. I was pretty pleased with the performance.
What does it say about the boys out there who are able to get back in front within about 5 minutes?
I think they've got belief running through everything they do at the moment, and it was one of those things where disappointed to concede. I haven't properly seen back the first goal, but disappointed to concede, get the ball, go again, and create a few chances. I think Gavin said it was just before we went 2-1 up. Really, really good signs that we're not getting disappointed with the fact that we had played really, really well, I think, up until that point in the second half. And it took Charlton changing a few bits, Alfie May coming out to the right and Scott Fraser coming on, it took them changing a few bits, obviously, to cause a few other problems. So, we do have to deal with things better. But overall, the application and the attitude, everything the lads do day in, day out is brilliant.
What was your message to the boys after the game, who I'm guessing are pretty deflated in there?
Be disappointed with that, because you don't get away with many of those if you're trying to mount a successful campaign in the league. And you've got to make sure that you're ruthless, you see the game off, not just in finishing the ball, but also ruthless in the way that we defend, the way that we protect our box, and the way that we don't have will-making saves if possible. I mean, even when we sort of finished off the game at 2-2, we still looked like a threat going forward, but Charlton did as well, and nearly had that moment just before the final whistle. I thought if we'd have come away with no points from that game, it just would have been it would have been a travesty. But actually, considering the last sort of 5 minutes of the game, we'd have to really, really look at ourselves. That was my only problem, I think, I had with everything. So I said, be disappointed with that. You've got to be better. If you want to do anything in the league this year, you've got to be better. You deserve to win games like that, and you should come away and win them. But overall, be very, very positive about the performance, because that's a very, very good Charlton side on a decent run. They just went away to Wigan and put 3 past them in a blistering first half, and they'll take many sides apart. So be pleased with that element, but ultimately I think the lads will be a bit gutted.
Abu Kamara performed well on Tuesday. What did you make of his effort today as he was named in the starting 11?
Really good. The only reason we brought Abs off, I think, was because he was just tiring, and he'd had a good spell on Sunday. I think 90 minutes on Tuesday, or just short of that maybe. And went again today and got his goal. Really nice to see Abu with that confidence that he's got, and taking players on. He really needs to just keep doing that. Keep progressing, keep being confident in everything he does, being positive, and he'll get goals, he'll get assists. Really pleased with his overall performance.
A real lively start to the game, and 2 chances within the first minute, got the supporters on their feet. What did you make of their efforts today?
Yeah, it was quite a special occasion. It's emotional at the start with it obviously being the weekend that we make sure we mark remembrance. And yeah, it was great. We started brilliantly well. The fans were on their feet. They kept going throughout. It was one of those in the second half where I thought we just put our foot on the gas, and the players stepped up, the crowd stepped up. It was everything apart from the final parts of the game was a brilliant thing to be part of, and I think everyone here will acknowledge it was a fantastic atmosphere.
Into the international break now, what does the next couple of weeks look like for the boys who are staying back?
Yeah, we've got a bit of rest now, a few days rest, and then we're back in with a couple of training blocks. And yeah, we'll review what happened today. And we've got a busy period now coming up after we get back, right up until about January. So yeah, we've got to make sure we come through it and we're right at it.
Just a word on Cassini Yengi as well. He's been named in the Australia senior team for the first time. Must be really pleased for him.
Yeah, thrilled for him and fully deserved. Obviously, everything that he's put in this season. Had a blistering start to the season with his goal scoring, and he's come back in good form as well. And I thought he was excellent the other night with those 2 assists. So I'm really pleased for him.
Just finally, you'll have gotten the scan results back for Regan Poole. What's the latest with him?
Yeah, a real blow with Regan. Unfortunately, he's torn his ACL, so he'll be out for the rest of the season. And I think everyone will be really disappointed to hear that. Of course, we were the prognosis on it is as good as it can be, but it's going to be surgery and it's going to be quite a few months out. And definitely the season. But Regan will come back fit and strong, very positive as always. And I know it's a real blow for everyone at the club and one of those really unfortunate things.
Obviously, send our best wishes to him. And how important is it that everyone gets around him now? And what will be a difficult period for him?
Yeah, I mean it is important in some ways, but Regan's got a lot of mental strength, and if anyone can come back strong from an injury, I think it's him. He's already very positive. I spoke to him late on Thursday night when he got the news, and yeah, we deal with it. We move on. We make sure that we do as much as we possibly can for him. But Regan's got some long hours ahead of him, and they're not enjoyable. But like I said, if anybody is equipped to do that, that's Regan.